Well, it looks like everything's working like it should, so that's always a good sign, but we're playing Tales of Arise again, and we need to go... I checked with that book girl off screen to see if she had... see if I had any more books she wanted, but now we're going back to... not this place. But there is a fast travel point there, so I didn't know that when I went the first time. We want to go here. But yeah, with any luck, we should be fighting Almedra tonight. As long as there's no
We've reached our destination.
technical mishap. And I actually do want to camp really quick, reset my food effect, and just see if anyone wants to chat, because, well, you have to do that. You have to get every character's... what am I trying to say here? You gotta make everyone like you.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what.
Okay. I guess we're up on skits, so that's cool. Rest, cook. Can't make fisherman's hot pot. Why not?
Thanks for waiting. Ida's...
And yeah, I guess no one's ready to deepen their bond, so let's go to sleep. Take this cord out. My roller.
Ready to go?
Alright, so let's continue. We need to find the secret underground dock, so I'm sure we have to do a whole dungeon before we get to this super secret airship that Almedra has.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Any secret treasure? Nope. Wharf. We're going to the wharf. I don't know what a wharf is, but that's where we're going.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here.
I don't
There
see
are
any.
even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about
I don't see any
Almedra.
enemies, so this place is probably safe, at least until we get to our destination. 3 mackerel. We can, I think that's one of the ingredients for that fisherman's hot pot, so could always use that. Alright, I guess we... Oh, and I took the wing off of Alphen. 1, because it looked ridiculous. 2, because I'm pretty sure that it was making my PlayStation 1 to explode. So we took off the wing and put on that nice reconciler armor, which is probably some kind of a spoiler for the game, but that's all right. I think we'd have to be interested in the plot to
You didn't have
feel
to see a lord
spoiled.
come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous.
I
it
don't know
is.
what those words mean,
Better you
so
give us
I
the boat and
trust
stay
you.
on solid ground.
Whoa there. You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
Is that a yacht? Looks like a
We're losing
yacht.
time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're
Mahavar.
all set.
I
We'll
like
set
it.
sail.
Piratey. Uh-oh. Is this the one where How much money do we have? Is there any place to buy stuff around here? I don't think so. I don't even have enough for like an orange shell, so we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. It's all right. We're just gonna wing it, and I'm gonna turn my light up too because it's kind of darkened. That's a little too bright. There we go. He can't be a pirate. I mean, he's got a full-blown yacht. Come on.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags.
I wouldn't exactly
They got a
call
good
my
head
group
start on us, but we can take 'em.
salty. Except maybe
Do you know if there are
Kisara.
any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Oh, is this the JRPG trope
I know
where
Oliver said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
I actually love segments in games like this where the party splits up and you go kind of talk to everybody. I love these little
Do you
reprieves,
think Law is okay?
but not when
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
not when I don't really
Yeah.
like the characters that
I
much.
think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all
Yeah,
of
you really should, Rinwell.
Us too?
Then again, I kind of
Well,
think Law's an idiot
I was kinda
for
lying to
getting
you
in
all
your
this
way. I'd
whole
have just let
time.
you have him.
I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me.
Uh-huh.
I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadine.
Are you starting to realize
Then there are
everyone
people like
sucks,
Law
Rinwell?
And Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Villain backstory.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
But
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
yeah, but not much time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight,
Agent Zoom, I
really
deeply
makes Shion
appreciate it, my
mad.
friend.
I don't know though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess
Eat's the way to put it.
I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's...
Insufferable. Just
she
like
can
every
be a
character in
tough
this
nut to
game.
crack. She doesn't
Insufferable.
really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source
I swear,
of strength.
I love this genre of
Where did
game,
that come from?
but we are 30 hours into Tales
wonder
of
how it
Arise.
feels.
I have watched every
Not being
cutscene.
able to hold another person's hand.
You know, I've skipped some skits in my own time, like cheesy ones, nothing relevant, and I have no feelings towards these characters whatsoever. That was such a long... We'll save Shion for last. How's Kisara doing? I bet you're gonna talk to her for 3 hours as well.
So good. You all right?
Oh,
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it?
Kisara isn't
How can
salty
you
at
even
all. She
stand?
doesn't like the water
I'm
either.
not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what
Does
happened in Niez.
does pain cover
Even now.
discomfort as
As
well?
a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadeye.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadeye.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. We'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
Sorry, I hate
That
to...
said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment.
Sorry, I hate being on my phone
I
when I'm
think
on Twitch
maybe
ever,
that's
but it's
why
been
I clung
blowing
to
up
our
today.
dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Dark Ones
Bayfon.
fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is...
I'm trying to think, is there anyone with like a regular name in this game? Like a John or a Fred?
Any point in fighting?
Actually,
That world isn't the one you want to create, right?
cat
Maybe not.
that you guys see me post
But
a
to tell
lot
you the truth,
on
these days I'm
Instagram.
not so sure that dream is even possible.
Her name was Fred when we adopted
You
her.
have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now,
Why do
many
I
people
still watch the
do.
cutscene? I watch the
And then-
cutscene still,
there's you.
because I'm truly just waiting
You
for
and
something
Shion.
interesting to happen.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
A wide berth. It's like her nice way of saying, hey, give me some space, bro. Dohalim, what's up with you?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit.
What can you tell?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
Probably too
Safe
much.
to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Unfortunately.
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother?
Y'all,
Why else would you turn your back on your own kind?
I'm actually gonna
and choose
run
to fight
ads
for
right now,
Leo's dream?
just because nothing's really happening. I'm probably gonna click through laws because
What you see in Mahag Sar hit
I
you
like
hard.
law about as much
What
as
did I
people
make
like
to that city?
getting fillings at the
Didn't
dentist.
liberate anyone who refused
Unless that's
to
your thing,
follow
no
his
judgment,
enemy in
but
his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Okay. Now we just have Law and Shion. And honestly, Law's about to get clicked through. I mean, I like Law's voice actor, but that's about it.
You know,
When we...
yeah, I bet my
Yeah.
ever I and heads, but no matter how, and then there's I stop. I feel like,
You're not the only one. Like, I think...
yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped.
And that's...
Alphen
Zephyr's not the word...
sounds like it.
Actually, that was the shortest one. Maybe Alphen doesn't like Law either. Maybe he just kind of feels burdened by him. Looks like we get an actual scene with Shion instead of just like a 3D skit.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins.
Oh,
And
I
it
just
wouldn't
realized
be
the Lake
there
of
if it
Death
weren't
is
for
the
that
one where
contest.
Miguel Alt F4'd himself.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
Outright war.
You
With a
first.
side of violence.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in
Like,
Menancia can happen
literally.
elsewhere, too.
Actually, we
It's
had
just-
this plot already.
it's insane. For all
In
of
Tales
us
of
to keep
Xillia,
fighting.
when
If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
well, I don't want to spoil the game, but
Yeah. I think that would be good too.
it is
A world
it is
where
over 10
everyone
years
can
old.
get along.
after
least,
the
that's
people
what
of
I've
Rize
come to
Maxia
believe.
in the other world, after the
You sure have
divide is
changed.
broken, the next game
I
is
can't lie to
literally
you.
about,
Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too.
well, this, like, about
I've
what they're
seen a
talking
lot.
about. And
And I see things
Alvin,
differently
who
now.
was a
I've
spy
seen so
for the
many
other
ugly
world,
and terrible things in this world.
ended up
And
being
yet,
the guy who
they
made it
didn't
his
come from
mission
just the
after
Danans.
Tales of Xillia
And
to
the good things too.
work on bringing
They
them
didn't come
together.
from just the
We've
Renans.
seen this game already. Like, we've
Kindness
seen how
and
this plays
cruelty
out.
exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all,
I
Alfred.
think the biggest difference is the
I have
dynamic. Like,
changed.
it wasn't a control slavery kind of situation. It was the people of Rize Maxia didn't even know about people from,
You know,
I forget what the other world's called. Like,
never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone.
Olympios.
Even after I came
The people
to
of
Dana.
Rize Maxia didn't know about
Always.
Olympios.
And now?
That was such a good game. I love Tales of Xillia. I love just about every Tales game, besides this one.
Do you still not remember your past?
Definitely besides this one.
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
When do you lose the mask?
Keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's
Maskception.
a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
This is what I'm talking about. Right here. She's not
Sorry,
gonna...
it's
Yep,
nothing.
yep. She
Promise.
did it. She did it again.
You're right, though. It'll all be over soon.
I get so sick of
I
that.
never could
Like,
have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that.
let's see. I'm
including-
thinking about other JRPGs and what
Especially
you know about the
you,
plot
Alvin.
30 hours in.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah,
Okay,
we are.
this is not the best comparison. 30 hours into Persona 5 is... It's a long game. 30 hours, nothing. But at least every individual instance of the game, like
How
every...
much longer it's going to be before we catch up?
I guess every month,
I'll ask Mom.
I would call it. Every palace was pretty interesting. I mean, they elaborated. We learned a lot about those characters, like... What's good? Yeah, rest. We learned a lot about those characters, like... There was suspense, there was tension. I mean, there were real world repercussions. Like... And again, we are talking about 2 different genres of gameplay here, turn-based
Look who's
versus
up.
action.
Good
But
timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
I mean, 30 hours. Like, I should be enthralled in this game.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
But they did make too much noise.
Can do. With a ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
That is dangerously close to steer to another ship.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
She reminds me of one of the Harpy ladies from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Honestly, some of the villains have been more interesting than the main characters, and that's... I put that mildly, because it's definitely not a majority.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good.
I didn't expect you to come in with me, so... Okay. Mobile Fortress Grandia. Grandia? No, different game. Will there ever be some Grandia in my future? Possibly. Only possibly. Grandia 2, not the first one. I like that game, but
Yeah.
that is a game that has not aged too well. Grandia 2 is timeless classic.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
Burn the
She'll be
witch!
filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
Other lords? There's only one.
She's strong, yet shrewd.
I'm sure she's got news about Ganabelt,
Dangerous one indeed.
Balsef,
She's not
and
the first, and she won't
well,
be the last.
Dohalim. So,
This is the Lord we're talking about, remember?
I mean, they seem to have a
Sounds like
pretty
you made
tight
up your mind
network.
already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Justice.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
But
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, we're gonna need some good pickups here. I didn't actually check the loot tables or anything for this area. Oh, we got 3 life bottles. That's a good start. I think we had 0. No, we had 2, so we're up to 5. Come on. I feel so cheap when I break these groups up like this.
I'll trip it up.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Yeah, it feels kind of cheap breaking the fights up like that, but at the same time, though,
Go no further.
like, the regular difficulty of this game is kind of absurd.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind.
Mahag, Sar, Armored Marksman, and Heavy Spear.
Have you ever considered your purpose in life? It's almost too strong. Split it open. Be my guest. My turn. No escape. Eternal devastation.
There we go. Oh, and I think that actually ended the fight.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Oh, this wall's probably about to get explained to me.
Got it.
Oh, is this Rinwell's little field skill?
Right, here goes. Here I come. Elusive eternal devastation. You're finished.
Waterfall.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
I'll be saving someone. Lightning possessed.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. And the puzzle is to me. Flame of fire. Water.
Eternal devastation.
Spread.
Double demon fang.
Now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
28.5 gold, not bad. Alright. I need to check the other side of this wall, too. So there's probably something in this room. Some lettuce. It's alright. It doesn't really have any nutritional value, but it gets the job done. And nothing on that side. Okay. So I guess we have nothing left to do besides open that door with Rinwell. Wall, or whatever you want to call it. I hate that that costs cure points.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
It's over here. Beach shell, not bad. We are gonna need those. We're gonna need those. Bud. Two heavy spearmen.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I see one, eh? You're mine!
Shield will save you.
It's over! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! Here I come!
Cool.
Blow them away!
I'm curious what the boss is like at the end of this area.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Come on. Follow me out here. Oh, we got everybody. That was a fail.
Won't forgive you. I'm the true gunslinger around here. Here's the evil.
Double Demon Fang! We're not finished! Eternal Devastation! Struck!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Thanks for reminding me. Actually, I would have forgotten. Milk. He needs some milk. All right. And actually, what was in the room they were in? Let's see. Treasure. 10,200, not bad. We were broke as a joke when we came here, so. Gold pickups are always nice. And we picked up an orange gel. Really useful. Allow, excuse me.
They really don't give up, do they? Freeze Lancer!
On your knees! Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Take it! It's over! Here I come! You're finished!
Water, hear my call!
Here I come! It's over!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice.
A comfortable win.
And that guard is red for whatever reason, so we'll save him for last. All right.
Discourteous song.
I'm not a fan of the hitbox of Eternal Devastation.
In an instant! Impact block!
Yep, not a huge fan of the hitbox
Could have been
on
worse.
Edev, just because I feel like I get thrown all over the place. What are you? Chief Marksman. I just feel like I always, even on semi-auto, I feel like I always just get put in the wrong place. Just shotgun the Mystic Art, because I mean, it'll take him out. What? Oh, you have a lot of HP. I'm so arrogant. I thought that would just... That might not even do it, come to think of it. No, it looks like it did. Okay. Wow, I can't believe that just wasn't enough.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere.
Yeah, so we actually had to get the key there anyway. I need to use the restroom. I shall be right back. anyone who's been watching me for a while, you probably haven't heard this in a minute, but my internet was just giving me some trouble, so I had to fix that when I got back. And actually, we're gonna go ahead and save this one.
We should test it out.
All right, let's keep going. So we have the key. Okay. I'm gonna click lower level first, I guess. We'll check the one if we will check the one that's not blocked first. So this one.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Hey, I just kind of caught something. Is Dohalim Uryu Ishida from Bleach? If so, I just caught that. There we go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about with the Eternal Devastation. Like it, I just feel like that hitbox is terrible.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I mean, it does a lot of hits. I guess that's the trade-off. Yeah, that's probably fair. All right. What is this? Oh, is that another chest? Horse meat. We have plenty of that, but heck, we'll take it.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estes
Come on.
Forest.
You're definitely getting split up.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Ah, we ended up getting all of them.
I won't forgive you.
That may prove a thorn in our side.
Here's evil. Blind freezer. Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done.
Okay, why aren't you healing?
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open. Do it. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble. Not a chance.
By the power.
It's two.
We'll soon see about that.
All right. Luna Rondo. All right. We're like back in this now. Oh, come on. I hit the button. I mean, we got it now, but like that I accidentally used to boost attacks, so that wasn't ideal. Another key. Alright. Let's go ahead and absorb. And it looks like there's... Oh, is it just 4 tempestuous mass? Oh, and there's some other ones back there. Okay, will y'all follow me in here? This looks to be a group I can't split, because they won't leave the room, so... But they're weak to Eternal Devastation, so that's, like, not even really a factor.
This one's got your name on it! Not a chance! You're finished! We did it!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Actually, that was real easy.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Whoa. Oh, we fought these before. We're fine. And you resist that move, so I have to be careful. Alright, that should finish the guard off, and then we can focus on the lizard. And I almost...
No further! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Begin! Take this! Elusive Deity! You're finished! Hitting Pile Driver! Here I come! Try harder!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Alright.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Try harder!
Take care.
Now! Here I come!
Pluto.
Stay away from my friend! Take it! Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle. Back into the fray.
Demon Fang! Beyond! Imbue the area with soul with Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
I'm not done!
Go back to fight.
Alright. There we go. I wanted to let Shion res Rinwell first, so Rinwell got experience of the fight.
Everyone's still in one piece?
And for doing that room, what do we get?
Looks like some solid equipment.
A white cloak for Rin, and a magic emblem, which is, well, gotta be for Rin. Alright. Let's proceed. I don't think there's a whole lot here, but... Peach shell. Glad I didn't miss that. I'm seriously gonna be craving healing items as we go further in here. Wow, 2 huge floors.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
I think your
Don't worry about that.
head hurts thinking,
Just focus
Law.
on taking care of Almeidrea.
Yeah, we got some.
What's this thing?
Got some more gold, nice. Take on these guys. This should be pretty simple. The game wants to load the encounter, that is.
Out of our way! You're mine! Engaging! Take down your defenses!
Glacial Spear!
It's almost too strong! Be my guest! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh, okay, so even if the group splits up, as long as they're in pursuit, they're gonna come as a group. So I actually have to wait for them to turn around to get the jump on them.
him down.
Do it!
You're mine! Red shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to action!
A comfortable win.
So that takes care of that group. Red Saffron, nice. We always appreciate the stat boosting items. Those will get used, you know, at the end of the game and all that.
I won't forgive you!
Resonate with these I see one, eh? No escape! Double demon fang!
Radiant
Dragon swarm!
Tempest Swirl!
We're mine! Eternal devastation! We're not finished! Take this! You're finished! Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Now, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dance in the wind!
It's over! Crush! Elusive deity!
Stockpile!
You're mine! Double demon fang! Not today! Elusive deity! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
I mean, at least the random fights aren't nearly as bad as they were at one point.
Don't forget to...
I guess we have to take this door. Anything you miss here, you can get later. I know that to be true.
And thus
Nat-
our
Natural Vest, I think that's for Dohalim. Yeah, that's for Law.
strength yet grows.
I thought it was for Dohalim because normally the character who the equipment's for will say, oh, that's kind of snazzy. Here's the owl. Butterfly wings. How fitting.
Looks like we spotted one of Poodle's friends.
We've actually found most of the owls in the game. Come on, follow me. That's still all of them. That's alright.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Arts. Can I get a boneless healing circle, please?
Will this help?
Take this!
Healing circle! Lightning condensed!
Double demon fang!
Gravitas field!
Transform!
Mega Run!
Too fast! Demon fang!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Corruption! General Aqua! Raging Star!
Take this!
Lightning!
I'll face
Celestial!
you!
Razor Cyclone!
On your knees!
Radiant Flood!
No escape! Double demon!
Lightning Orb! Purge Malaria's
Here I come!
Big Waterfall! In here!
Double demon fang! I'll grind you into
Big
dust!
this one!
Here I come! Double demon fang!
In here!
In a vine? I'll keep you locked up! Hey! Blow them away!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Oh, did that unlock the other room, or? Give me 1 second, sorry. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I thought one of my cats just ralphed, but no, I was wrong. Okay, so nothing in this room but the panel. It's like, let's keep going. What, you're just gonna give up like that?
An opponent like this should be easy. You've got I won't show you any mercy. Damn it!
I'm just gonna mash X and spam double demon thing until I do that. Did we win? I think we won.
Looks like we won.
Stop copying me. Okay.
I won't forgive you.
Double demon fang. Negative gate.
Lightning will raise you Here, do it. Use the astral energy. Full throttle.
That was quick. And for that, we get a lot more money. Almeidrea really is loaded. She kind of just leaves this stuff lying around.
I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
You say that, but we're actually just gonna make the healing one, like we always do. And let's waste these guys real quick.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Nice.
I'm practically unstoppable.
We're getting kind of low here on cure points, but I'd rather get the stuff here and not have to pick it up later. It's hard to explain. There is a lot of stuff to pick up here, though. Withered Wolf and Alpha Withered Wolf. So when he does that evade move, I don't even think, when he does that evade move, I don't even think you can hit him even if you're close. I think it's just like, kind of like, it's like iframes, like from the roll.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Each shell. Any and all healing items welcome. They're very scarce in this game. Actually, I take that back. I wouldn't say they're scarce. I would say they melt, though. They melt quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the side corridors first. Pineapple gel. Good pickup. Some wheat. Could always go for some wheat. And I'll bite. Whatever, if it's blocked by this, it must be really good. Elixir. Oh yeah, that is pretty good. Actually, is that? Okay. I thought that would also heal cure points, so that wasn't quite as worth it as I thought. So we checked both pathways out. I guess all that's left is...
Right, here goes! Got you now! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! It can hide itself? That's amazing! Double Demon Fang!
This is gonna be a tough fight just because, okay, own each. Yeah, I guess we'll have to. Maybe that'll drop the hint to Xion. Wow.
This is my fault. Can you take it?
All right, Xion's taken way too long to do it.
I'm out of ammo. My turn.
I can't heal you forever.
Double Demon Fang.
I'm all soaked up. Annihilation. Mega Ray. Annihilate. Lightning Orb.
Radiant Light. Force of regeneration.
Arctic Waterfall.
Double Demon Fang. I'll keep you wet. Double Demon Fang. Shine. Radiant Light.
There we go. That Mystic Art was kind of critical.
Scarlet Inferno.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Now, here I come. This should do it. Enough done. Resonate with the earth.
Let's get some heals on, cause
Radiant light.
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
Try harder. You're mine. Begin. Double Demon Fang. The tempest engulfs you. Take this. It's over.
Lightning Orb.
Eternal devastation.
Waterfall. Freeze Lancer. Not on my watch.
It's over. Double Demon Fang.
Where that came from. Lightning Condemned. Now.
there we go.
This ends now.
That was actually a really stressful fight. A little bit. I hate having to use items.
They really made us
drop a hard save here, just I'm gonna drop a hard save just in case.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings.
I think it's so
she
funny
has
that
to
she
be
says
so
that
out of
because
shape.
people have definitely referred to
Let's
Shion
keep
as
looking.
witch before.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is that really all that's in here? Is that key?
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
I'm glad we don't have to go back where the enemies were. Only one more to go after this. I'm assuming this is the last real floor. Huh. There's 2 ways to go. It looks like it's blocked. I see a healing light on the other side, so this must be where we fight Almedra. And we go to lower level 4 to unlock this way.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Like me!
Out of our way!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Marker! Death in the wind! On your knees! In an instant! Impact Claw!
At least that was quick. But I see something.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
See a big old monster over there. Mackerel. Holy mackerel. I guess we need to check this other side here for whatever this is. 2,600 gold. At least we're being handsomely rewarded for all our efforts. I'll give the game that. They shouldn't be too bad. We will probably have to restore our cure points if we try to fight that thing. Knight's armor. So I click the arts tab and then there we go, that's what I want. Oh, it's level 27. This shouldn't be too bad. Just spam DDF.
Our arts are being interrupted. Let me free you.
I tried to go for the Mystic, but it did not happen.
Now, while it's reeling,
Take it down. Here's a healing arc. I can't heal you forever. Lunar Blade.
you're finished.
In the wind.
Double demon fang.
Just kind of wail on it. I don't know what this thing's capable of.
You're finished. Here I come. Lunar Rondo. Here I come. You're finished. Lightning thrust. It's over.
You're mine. Dance in the wind. Here I go. You're mine.
Be still. No escape.
Dance in the wind. Air
You're
thrust.
mine. It's over. Double demon fang.
Burning glacial spear.
Hold nothing back. Double demon fang. I'm ready.
There we go.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Peach is less valuable than any of our cure point restorative items.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
You know, at least the last 2 floors of this place were simple enough. Simple as in, like, not a bunch of fights and dialogue.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Yeah, let's. So first I'll make a make a hard save here. I'm gonna check out the other room first. The one that isn't.
Only one last place to look.
My back? It appears my capture card has frozen. So let's do this real quick. Nope, still frozen. Here. I don't want to break up. I don't want to break the stream up if I don't have to, so let's do this. We'll remove that. Ein Moment. That's not supposed to look like that. Alright. I hate to say it, but I've been defeated. I have a new power supply coming for my computer tomorrow. I thought we were gonna fight Almedra tonight, but I just don't think that's the case, unfortunately, so well, thank you for tuning in. And as per usual, if you enjoy Tales of Arise or if you enjoy Can't Sprint JRPG, please be sure to drop a follow, maybe consider subscribing. Yeah, so I think my computer just overheated and shut down, but or like forced hibernation, but I'll have to work on that. But I'm not gonna waste your time doing that, so catch me next time when we fight Almedra finally. But until then, everyone have a good night.